Hello everyone, it's finally that time. The first PSA submission video. And in this submission video, there will be 15 cards that I will be submitting to PSA. Which comes with, the reason why I'm sending 15 cards first is because they are included with the $200 membership. When you purchase a membership, they give you a code for the 15 cards. So these are the 15 I have chosen to send, so let's get started. The first one I'm sending is this Charizard EX X and Y promo 121. And there are two right here, and I'm hoping to get an 8 on them. Because since there are promos, there are some factory lines on them. And usually when you get promos, they're not really in the best condition, but they are Charizard. So that is why I'm sending these two, and I'm hoping for an 8. And then here are the backs. Actually pretty clean, and to me they're pretty centered, but there are some whiting on the edges. So yeah, so these are the two. Let's put them right here. Next up we have the Charizard EX from Flash Fire. Again, this one's also technically it came out as a promo, but though it's a set card, so there are some factory lines and a little bit of flaws and whitening on the bottom. So this one I'm hoping for an 8 as well, because who doesn't love a Charizard? Next up is Charizard Reverse Holo Rare from the Evolutionary set. This one I'm hoping for a 9, but also an 8 is okay, because there are, like most cards, there are some factory error lines. There's one visible right in the middle. It's kind of hard to see through the plastic, but centering is actually pretty good, so I think it has a good chance of getting a 9. Next up we have a Charizard Holo Rare from the Evolutionary set. I'm hoping for an 8 or a 9, because this one's actually flawless. However, you can see it's kind of off-centered, so it might get it will probably get an 8, might get a 9. Either way, I'll be happy. Next up is from the original X and Y base set is Xerneas EX. This one I pulled myself, and it's actually in pretty excellent condition. However, it's just a little off-centered. You can see like this border over here is much thicker than this side. So I'm hoping for at least a 9 on this card, maybe a 10, but based on this, it's probably gonna get that 9, because this one doesn't have any factory error lines. But yeah, it's just that off-centering. Next up, we have a Mega Rayquaza EX from Roaring Skies. I'm hoping for a 9 on this card, because there are some whiting on the bottom right here. These two spots right here. So, but since this came packed fresh, I'm not sure if we can get a 10, but if it gets a 10, I'll be happy, but at least a 9. Because the centering actually is pretty perfect. Now this one is actually a special card. I pulled this myself from Breakpoint. This is Espeon EX 117 out of 122. I'm hoping for a 9 MC, which means a 9 miscut, because as you can see, it's a serious miscut on this card. This border is way too thick, and this one's way too thin. Even though the card is, there are no scratches or any factory lines on the card, it's still a bit uneven. And then you can see it very clearly in the back of the card. This side is way too dark, and then this side is just way too thin. So, hoping for a 9 or MC on this, but we'll see what we can get. And then on this one is a Charizard EX. It's the best one I was able to get. X and Y promo 121. This one is actually perfectly centered. There are no factory error lines on the card. So, but there are some whiting on the corners. So probably a 9, hoping for a 10 though. Getting a little greedy and hoping for the 10 on this card. Next up we have Mega Charizard EX from the Generation set. This card is pretty much flawless. Perfect centering. And there's no whiting on the back at all. Just a little bit on the side right here. So this one I'm hoping for a 10. And this one on the other hand, this is the Charizard EX that I actually pulled from a pack. So this one I'm hoping for a 10 since it didn't come out as a technical promo. So there's no flaws from coming out the plastic at all. So this one I'm hoping for a 10. Now this one on the other hand, it is a promo, but I'm going big and hoping for a 10, and it is the Pikachu EX XNY promo 84. This card is perfectly centered, and there's not much whiting on the back at all. There are no scratches, and also there are no major flaws on this card, so I'm really hoping for a 10 on this. And this one is another Charizard EX. I'm hoping for a 10 because this is also another one I pulled out from the Flash Fire pack, which is set number 11 out of 106. And as you can see, it's perfectly centered. And there's not many serious white marks except for the one on top, just a little bit, but that's from the factory itself, so I'm hoping for a 10 still. But it might get a 9, but still hoping for a 10. Now the next one on the other hand is a little more interesting. A Zoroark Break. The reason why I am sending in this Zoroark Break, and the best way to show you is to compare. If you have another break card facing the same direction, and this is from Breakthrough, you can see the breaks are now facing to the left. If you flip them over, the Zoroark Break, the Pokeball on the back is upside down, so it is an error card. This card I am hoping for a 10 because you can see it's perfectly centered even on the back. There are no markings on the card, so this one's pretty clean, and I pulled this one out myself as well. So from set number 92 out of 162, Breakthrough. Really hoping for a 10 on this. And finally, the last card I'm sending in for this first PSA submission, number 1, is Dragonite EX Full Art from the Evolution set. Set number 106 out of 108. This is another card I also pulled myself. And it's also pretty much centered. It's just this side's a little bit smaller, so I'm hoping it can get a 10, but it might get a 9. Just between that range will be good. Other than that, it's just a little bit of whitening from the booster pack right here. So this is factory cut as well. But overall, pretty good shape, I must say. So really hoping for a 10. So yes, just a recap on the cards I'm sending out, which is the Charizard EX Full Art, another Charizard EX Full Art promo, Dragonite EX from Evolutions, Zoroark Break, the misprint on the back, Charizard EX Flash Fire, Pikachu EX X and Y promo 84. And the reason for the tabs is just to mark them, so that way I kind of got an idea of what I wanted on these cards when I was picking them out of the binder. Mega Charizard EX from the Generation set, Charizard EX, which is the promo from the Generation set actually, Espeon EX because of a miscut. I'm hoping for that 9 MC on this card. I do have several other miscut cards which I will be sending out later after I receive these, and this is a 7-day submission, so I should be getting them back next week. I will be sending these out shortly, and once PSA gets them and grades them, I'm hoping to get them in the first week of February, if not the latest, probably the second week of February. I will do a returns video once I receive them back. And then this is also a Xerneas EX, Charizard, and another Charizard. So yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed this PSA submission video. And if you guys stuck throughout the whole video, I will be giving out 3 code cards. Let me just grab the code cards real quick. And let's see what we have. Okay, I will be giving out a Fates Collide code. Here you go, guys. A Breakpoint code. And another Breakpoint code. So please, if you guys were able to get this code, please let me know in the comment section what you were able to get from the TCGO game. And yeah, good luck to getting the codes, and please let me know what you guys think about the video. If you guys like the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I will be posting up some more Pokemon videos later on. So yes, hope you guys enjoy and have a good day. Bye.